Hi, Margene Anderson again from Academic Technology, and I'd like to show you how to use your iClicker in a lecture with iClicker Integrate. Now, the first thing you'll need is your iClicker base. Yours may look different from mine. It may be a different version or a more updated version. That's okay. They all work the same. Your iClicker has a USB port. Find that USB port on your computer. It doesn't matter which one. You can go ahead and choose whatever you'd like and plug it in. The iClicker base gets its power from the computer. There you go. It's ready to go. At that time, you may also want to have your students, as you're in lecture, turn on their iClickers. But if you're not ready to use them at the beginning of class, they can turn them on whenever you're ready. That's the most important part you need to see me for. Now I'm going to switch views so you can see what I'm doing on my screen to get ready to use iClicker in the lecture with the Integrate program and D2L. I have two programs open. I opened the iClicker program, and you'll see that this is the course I created in the last video called iClicker Fall. And you'll also notice that I have my presentation software. I have a PowerPoint slide here that I will be using to ask the questions of the students. So the first thing I'm going to do is start a session by clicking on this green button. Well, actually, the first thing I'm going to do is move this down here, and now I can start the session. And the iClicker application opens. It's very small. It opens right up here in the corner. Now I'm going to flip over to PowerPoint and open up this slide as if I'm giving a lecture or presentation in class. At this point, I'm ready to start polling. My question's up, and I can tell my students, please turn on your iClickers. And as they turn on their iClickers, they should be ready to answer this question if they have been paying attention in lecture. So I'm going to start my poll by clicking this green button. And the first question is, what is the name of Margene's dog? Is it A, Weasel, B, Skittles, C, Snickers, or D, Biscuit? And one person has answered. You can see that up in the upper corner on iClicker. Oh, here goes another person. They have answered. And right now I only have 2 students in my class, so I know everybody's answered, so I can click stop. I'd like to see the results of that. So I can simply pop that up. And there are the 2 different answers that the students have given. I want to indicate that one of those answers is correct. That way it will indicate in iClicker that it is correct as well. So I'm going to click on B. My dog's name is Skittles. And down here in the lower left-hand corner, there's a couple of options, and we want to click on the option for correct answer and apply that. Okay, now let me show you what happened in iGrader as that happened. Just get out of here for a second. And I'm going to go back down here to my application window and open iGrader. We'll get rid of those things so you can see this a little more clearly. And there is iGrader. I can choose this. And you can see that on 9/5/13, I asked a polling question, and that these 2 people, KK Student 03 and KK Student 04, answered, and they received the correct answer. So they got 1 point. I have it set up in my gradebook, 1 point for simply answering and 2 points for getting the correct answer. That is how you would use iGrader Integrate in your classroom during a lecture.